Hey crafty dolls, welcome back, and thanks so much for spending part of your day with me. If you're new here, my name is Amber Michon and I love all things high-end DIY home decor. But if you're not new, hey doll, hey. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking all about the Cricut Maker 3. So the video is just a little bit different from my normal DIY videos. This is one where I'm just kind of rambling on and talking, but you'll be able to see some of the projects that I have created with the Maker 3. Now, I feel like a lot of times everyone that watches my videos or is interested in crafting, whether you're seasoned or starting out or just kind of in the middle of your journey where I feel like I land, is that we're not sure if we should get a Cricut or if we're going to use it enough, or if we do have it, am I using it right? Am I utilizing it to the best potential that I can? So today I'm going to discuss all of those things and more, especially my experience with the Cricut Maker 3 and how I battled all of those questions, emotions, feelings, and just started creating. So if you're just kind of hanging back, cleaning the house, washing the dishes, or just in your car and want to hear me jab on about the Cricut, then I encourage you to stick around. If you want to hear a little bit more about why I think you should get a Cricut, then stick around as well, because this video is for all of you. So I'm going to go a little bit off script, I guess you would say, and I'm going to read some questions that I have always gotten from people in my comment sections about using a Cricut, buying it, and all the things. So my first question that I'm going to answer is, am I going to use it enough for it to be worth it? So am I going to use it enough to pay for that purchase? And if you are a regular crafter, if you like creating gifts for family members, friends, if you're a seller and you want to create some items to sell some items, if you attend craft shows to sell those items, then I say yes, hand over fist, you are going to make that money back that you have put in to invest in a Cricut, especially the Cricut Maker 3. Now, I love all things about the Maker 3. It is fast, it is precise, and it does all the things that my Maker and Explorer 3 do as well. It is one of their bigger machines, but I feel like it is sturdy and it is ready to handle the work that I'm going to put it through. The best part about the Maker 3 is that it uses all smart materials, so you do not need any mats for any of your materials. Unless you have vinyl that is not smart material, you can still use your mat. This is why I really love the Maker 3, is because I'm able to use a mat if I have to and not if I really don't need to. Most of the materials I have purchased for my Maker 3 are smart materials, but I still have a whole lot of vinyl that are not smart materials that I can just slap on a mat and use my Maker 3. And because this machine is so fast, I'm able to get done a lot of the crafts and the work that I need to do, whether it's for gifts, for kids' teachers, for family members, for friends, for YouTube or Instagram. I'm able to get through my projects really fast because the speed is half of the time on the Maker. The next kind of question and statement I get is, I'm not sure if I'm really going to use it enough. Now that's more of a personal preference and a personal prerogative. If you don't think that you're going to use it a lot, then maybe not get it. But if you feel as though you have a whole lot of ideas in your head and that Cricut Maker 3 will help you elevate those products even to the next level, then I say yes, you're going to use it a whole lot more. And it gets addictive, to be perfectly honest. You want to see what else you can create, what other materials you can use to make a shirt or a box or something. It just gets really addictive to know that you can create, your creative possibilities are pretty much endless, and you can do whatever you want with the Maker 3. That's the fun part too. This next question isn't really a question, it's just more something that I want to tell, is what materials you can use for the Cricut Maker 3. Some people may have these questions, but no one has ever really asked me specifically what materials they can use with their Cricut. And for the Maker 3, you have over 200 materials that you can use, whether it's vinyl, paper for your print and then cut products, and then you have your iron-on transfers. Then you have some basswood that you can use. You can use leather. There's so many different materials that you can use with the Maker 3. Now, in my experience, I tried to keep it, like I said, I am more of that intermediate in the middle of my crafting journey. And what I do with my Maker 3 is I stick really with the vinyl stuff. So removable, permanent vinyl, iron-on vinyl. I have recently tried leather before. Didn't really work out for me. I think I just have to do the pass a couple more times. But really for like those basswood, like the thinner wood pieces, veneer wood, I really wanted to make this like trinket box for my daughter's room for her to keep. She has so many like, I buy so many bows and stuff, but I don't buy like the big bows. I like the cute little dainty bows. And so I wanted to make one of those, but it just didn't work out. I am still learning, and this is my honest review about the Maker 3. And I'm still learning for those type of materials. I feel like all vinyl stuff is pretty easy as long as you are familiar with Design Space and you have familiarized yourself in that space. I feel like using vinyl is pretty, I can do that with my eyes closed. But I really tried to branch out and do other things, even trying to buy some of the other blades to cut on some metal. That didn't really work out for me either. So I was 0 for 2 in new materials, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to try again. I am going to try again, especially that trinket box for my daughter's room, because I thought it would be a cute idea, and I was trying to use the veneer wood that I got, and it just didn't work out. So it was a little bit of a fail, but I'm not going to share that because yeah, you don't want to see the mess that I made. But anyways, I think I just had to go through my past, like cut it like maybe 3 times instead of 1 or 2 times, maybe like 3 or 4. So I mean, even though you have all these questions about, should I get it, am I gonna use it enough, do I know how to use it, nobody really knows how to use it until you start using it. Even the most seasoned people out there still are learning new things that they can do with their Cricut Maker 3. And I think it's just fun along the journey to do that, right? So I answer the questions of, what can I make with it? Am I really going to use it? Is it worth buying it for myself? The other question that I actually had for myself is, when I was looking at them before I went into partnership with Cricut, is, am I worth spending this money on? Because it is an investment to buy your Cricut. And the Maker 3 is not just a drop in the bucket, right? We all know this. But am I worth it? And yes, I am. I definitely am worth purchasing this machine, because I've checked off all the things in my previous questions. I know that I want to use it, I want to use it, and I know that it's going to be worth it in the long term for that investment for me to make. So am I worth it? Absolutely. Sis, you're worth it. Dude, you're worth it. Everybody, you're worth it. You can do it. Put it on your Christmas list. Ask somebody special in your life to get it for you. Save up for it, you know? Do what you can, and maybe you can enter in a giveaway to get one. But I definitely think that the Maker 3 is a really great and powerful machine. I absolutely love it. And yeah, I'm gonna keep using it until it doesn't work anymore. And I don't see that happening anytime soon, at least in the next 10 years. But yeah, overall, the Cricut Maker 3 has allowed me to make some really awesome things. I have a lot of materials. Stock up on your materials, and I promise you, you will continue to use them. What I'm excited about actually using in my Maker 3 is creating some signs. I love creating farmhouse style signs. So I love using my Cricut Maker 3 for stencils or even permanent vinyl signs that I'm able to sell at craft shows, gift to family and friends, and just put around my home, because I know that they're going to be beautiful, and who doesn't want something beautiful hanging up in their home or in their tier trays? So all in all, I definitely recommend the Cricut Maker 3. On the other side of that fence, I believe that you've got to familiarize yourself with Design Space. That is the only way that you are going to be able to see the benefit in buying the Maker 3. Now, I know a lot of people feel as though these machines are intimidating, but I promise you, as soon as you learn and familiarize yourself in Design Space, everything else will come second nature. And I promise you, Design Space is not as intimidating as it may seem. Start off with phrases, start off with words, print that. Then start off with images. Just do the images that are already on there. There are tons of creators that have saved images that are public that you can just put on your Design Space canvas and then cut that out. Like so easy. Start that way and then you can build up your confidence and start creating stuff in Design Space. So I recommend it all. Do it all. Alright, crafty dolls, that's all I have for you today. I really hope you enjoyed this video, got some good insight, got some good laughs with me. Thank you again to Cricut for supporting my channel still and sponsoring this video. I really do appreciate them for still sticking with me. Alright dolls, and if you love all things high-end DIY decor crafting, I would love if you considered subscribing and hitting the bell right next to it so you're notified every time that I upload. Let me know in the comments down below if you're planning on getting a Maker 3 or another Cricut machine. Well, be blessed, stay safe, and I will see y'all on the next one. Bye!